What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are in another speed rebuild on Madden 22, and today it is of the Green Bay Packers, my favorite team, a team that has lost quite a bit lately, specifically at the receiver position. Now, I've seen some Packers reporters and some fans that are saying, oh, this is a rebuild. It's like, relax. Okay, relax. Sure, we lost Davante. Everyone else is completely replaceable. Some other guys got overpaid on top of that. Sometimes it's just a business move, right? Tyreek Hill, the Chiefs losing Tyreek Hill is massive. But if you're the Chiefs, can you afford to pay Tyreek Hill $30 million per year? Probably freaking not. Of course, they're at least attempting to add more wide receivers, but Green Bay is a little bit of a slow one, all right? We do have 2 first-round picks in real life. We have a bunch of picks in general, multiple seconds, multiple firsts. You gotta imagine 2 probably of those picks will be used on wide receivers. How good of an impact will those players play right away? I don't know. So as far as people saying that it's a rebuild, it absolutely is not. But they definitely do need help at wide receiver. I really don't think people realize when healthy how good Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon are. If A.J. Dillon doesn't get hurt in the championship, or in the championships, getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, the divisional round against the Niners, they probably win that game, simply put. There was a lot of other injuries as well. Got 20-plus mil in David Bakhtiari that wasn't out there. Elton Jenkins probably makes a move to tackle. It kind of depends on, what kind of situation the draft holds. But I will say, this team going forward is kind of screwed. Payne Jair is going to be hard to do. Rashawn Gary came alive hardcore. I don't even think people realize exactly how good he was last year. He's going to get paid a ton. I would assume they have an option for him, which they better use. Elton Jenkins, so versatile. If he stays healthy this year, he's on par to get paid a lot. Like I said, probably moves the right tackle. I mean, his ability to move around the line adds to his value. I mean, for a guy to be as good as he is, to be moving around the line like he is because of, need, is really crazy, right? Like, usually when a guy is as good as he is, they're solidified into a position. They're like, sorry, pal, you're moving all over the place. But yeah, definitely a different situation as a speed rebuild because I don't have any emotional ties to anyone. I could trade Jair if I feel like that's the best idea. So we'll see what we're going to do. But first and foremost is obviously wide receiver. Be nice to add some linemen. I think Elton probably will play tackle for us. I also think we're probably going to trade David Bakhtiari off because he's a 95 overall superstar tackle, one of the best in the game. Going to go for quite a bit, so we're probably going to move him for somebody, maybe a lineman that's lower end with some other players, but that's about it. Let's get into it. If you guys are new to speed rebuilds, I mean, it's pretty simple. You get a set amount of time to make any trade you want for a 1-year run. So if you see me trade some super young player for a bunch of old players, don't get too uptight because, it's a 1-year thing. So it doesn't matter. And because this team is still an okay overall, they're an 83 overall, we start with 10 minutes. But for every overall after 80 overall, we lose a minute. So we're going to get 7 minutes. Plus the extra 2 that we give ourselves because the trading is still broken. If you make a trade, you have to back out to try and do another trade. So, I mean, there's a lot of stipulations, but it's not really, half of it's not even my fault. But here we go. Let's get that time on the clock, which I already have it. You guys will see it in a minute. 9 minutes to do what we can to make this team great again, make this team a Super Bowl champion team. 3, 2, 1, and go. Like I said, with David Bakhtiari, I think he's probably our best asset that we're willing to lose. What about the Bills? Von Miller is Dawkins. Is this good? That's doable. That's not terrible. What about the Saints? They've got a bunch of different players. Demario Davis would be interesting. Michael Thomas, this is a 3-4. I mean, you'd have Cameron Jordan playing the DT role, which I don't know. Would these 3 go? That could work. I did not expect that to just go straight up. I don't know how much we got fleeced. I would love to know, and I might actually try it out after we're done. I'm kind of like falling asleep here because I just didn't expect that to happen. All right, so Ramchek is a superstar, and you're probably thinking, you just got him, idiot. And it's like, yeah, I know, but I don't care, to be honest. Ramchek, what can we get rid of Ramchek for? So lineman is probably the biggest need, right? Saints are like, hey, we need a lineman. The Patriots, how many? No, not Stokes. How many guys can we get off of this team? So Trent Brown, obviously. Andrews. Oh, wow. Their linemen are a little lower over than I thought. What about Hunter Henry? These three? I mean, he's a All right, that works. I was about to say he's a superstar. He's not a soup. He could be if he wanted to. He's just that talented. But, all right, I mean, that's a pretty good trade. We still have Tanyan, which I don't know what kind of value he holds. Dylan as well. We do need another wide receiver, obviously. What do we want to do with this, though? Can we get... So, I want DK Metcalf, but I don't know if he's actually going to be tradable here. We do have first-round picks. I don't think 2 first-round picks is enough, to be honest, so I'm going to put it on the trade here. Ooh. Quarterback. We could do Jordan Love. Is Jordan Love enough? I mean, I think it's enough love. Give me this trade. I mean, you know. Yeah, all right. I don't know how much Jordan Love is worth, but it seemed like that was more than a second-round pick, so I think that was a good trade. So Michael Thomas, DK Metcalf, that's, in my opinion, a pretty good trade. All right, that's not bad. Of course, our quarterbacks are not super great outside of that. Now, let's try to trade these 3 for something. The Giants, the Panthers. What can we get off the Panthers? We don't really need a pass rusher, right? Let's actually let's try to trade the lower ends first, because I feel like we're gonna get like a lot more value for some of the other guys. We still have 6 minutes. There's one. Let's see. Brian O'Neill and how do you get Kendricks? How would that play out? Maybe not. Let's just try this straight up. And it worked. Okay, I thought there was a chance. I didn't think that was going to happen, though. That's not bad. That's not terrible. What else? I mean, we have some other things. We still have Dylan. We didn't make that play. Lazard, I want to keep Cobb as the number 3. He's not worth anything anyways. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 linemen. Technically 5 with Myers. We need D-end. We need middle linebacker still. Corner set. Free safety maybe. We need DT, though. Or D-end, if you will. Interior D-end. The Giants could be an option. The Panthers, Derek Brown's not terrible. What would we do to get Michael Pierce? Because he's back on the Ravens. We don't normally trade with this team. Right end. Jaron Reed straight up. That's actually not terrible. Jaron Reed and like Rasul. I don't know if they would want any of these guys. Rasul? Oh, we can do that. I can do that. I ain't worried about that. 4th round pick. I probably should just do a 3rd at this point. Yeah, it's 3rd. Might be a 3rd this, actually, which is, you know, I mean, it's still pretty damn good, obviously. Oh, come on, man. Make the trade, dude. I don't want to give up a 2nd round, but I probably will have to. Oh, my Lord. This is really great clock management. Oh, Lord. Call me freaking Andy Reid. What? All right, so of course we obviously got Michael Pierce. Still 4 minutes on the clock. We're still balling. I mean, we're not really balling, but we're doing okay. Is Dylan still here? God dang it, Dylan. Get out of here. I like you, but I don't like you. I like him a lot, actually. The Bears. Ooh, the Bears. I want Roquan. Eddie Jackson always intrigues me. I never get them both. We still have a 2nd round pick, and they're going to accept this. Damn, not even close. These two, it's got to be a team that wants them. The Panthers, they do have Chin, but that's not really... I think we might just go for Roquan. I think Roquan's a good call. Let's see, straight up. I think that 2nd round pick ain't going to be enough. This is going to be a huge killer to us. That really sucks. 2nd and a 3rd. I mean, I just need a linebacker. I don't even care if it's a Roquan. I just want somebody. The Cardinals can't do it. The Chiefs can't do it. The Eagles can't. Washington can't. The Jets, no. The Panthers, maybe. There's got to be a team here with a sick linebacker. Kendricks. He's a bit older than Roquan, but he is a superstar. Damn, dude. That does a lot. Like Dylan, I know they don't need a running back, but he's green on the thing. Oh, Lord, I forgot we got rid of Jaron Reed. 3 minutes left. We're kind of choking, to be honest. If I can give them like a... I don't even think we have any more draft picks. I know we do have 2 thirds and a second is not enough. That hurts, dude. Give me a linebacker, please. Anyone, not the Bills. The Bills are not anyone. I'm selling. I'm absolutely choking this thing. Choking this chicken. What? No. Giants, Panthers. Wait, was that who was that? Panthers, Patriots. Oh, here we go. Demario Davis. I mean, I'm kind of just at the end of my rope here. I don't know if that's proper to say, but I said it. Cameron. Oh my God, they're giving me so much juice. That probably was too much, but honestly, 2 minutes left. I'm feeling the pressure. I'm feeling the heat. I'm definitely headed out of the kitchen here. There's just too much juice for me. Cornerback, right? No, we got rid of... Okay, so Stokes. I mean, I like depth, I guess. So we got our linebackers. Chris Barnes can go. We need one more D lineman, and we could use one more offensive lineman. So if we can knock out, like, 2 of those positions here, we still have Lazard, we still have Dylan. With 1 minute left, that'd be great. The Buccaneers with... What's his name? Davante David. I'll go for... Oh, wait, no, we don't need a linebacker. What the hell am I thinking about? DT. DT or O-line? Ryan Jensen. He's old. He's good, though. Unfortunately, he's also good. Where's the guy? Oh, yeah, Ellie Marpet. Oh, they got Shaq Mason. I forgot. That's why the Patriots line looked worse. Give him. You got him for nothing. Give him back for nothing. Really not back, but you know what I mean? Oh, that's a huge L. This is a huge L. The Giants, the Jags, Brandon Sheriff. Give him now. I need a DT still. Bro, I need to just, like, take somebody. Colton Miller. We'll just keep, what's his name? 82 overall. That's such an overtry. I don't care. I really don't care. 50 seconds left. I still need a damn DT. We can trade off Dylan for a DT, maybe. 45 seconds. I was starting to regret that trade a little bit, and I realized even with that trade, I'm falling behind here still. And we need one DT. Ed Oliver, welcome to the squad. What about Vaughn? Can we cheese this? Because to be fair, Ed Oliver is kind of not great. Oh my, whatever. It's just, we ran out of time, simply put. 20 seconds left. I mean, we would not have had enough time to really make one more play. I'm trying to think any other positions we're missing. Kicker, punter. I don't think kicker matters, to be honest, but the overall might. Give me a kicker. Ravens, even though he never does well for me. Tucker, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Boom. Beauty. That was beautiful. All right, time to make the changes and see if we actually made the team better, which, I mean, let's be honest, and see how much we made them better. All right, let's see that overall from an 83 to a 89. I don't know if we've ever gotten to a 90. I know a lot of ours are, they're usually like 87, 86-ish. But this is a pretty good overall. Obviously, Metcalf's the number one because he's just so fast. You want everyone covering him with everything they've got. And you might have to change some numbers. But Michael Thomas, obviously a great player as well. But can't really, get down the field that quickly. So, I mean, I would still probably throw to Metcalf number one. Aaron Jones sticks around. Obviously, offensive line is a vast improvement. Tight end's a bit of an improvement with Hunter Henry's like a rich man's Tanyan. I don't even know. Lattimore is a huge upgrade at number 2. Stokes at number 3. Kenny Clark at DT1 because, believe it or not, even though Pierce is bigger, he's actually more athletic, which is crazy. Ed Oliver, speaking of athletic, can't really get much more athletic than him at his size. And then, of course, Devondre Campbell is now the number 2 to Demario Davis. We kept the edge. We kept the safeties. And then we added the new kicker, Justin Tucker. This is a very good team. If this team doesn't win the Super Bowl, it's just RNG. Honestly, I really don't feel like we left anything off the board other than, like, once again, maybe could have upgraded Preston and maybe Savage, but we did about as well as we could. We did leave a 3rd or a 4th on there, but, yeah, I mean, it's still a really damn good team. All right, let's see those playoffs. Show them now. 9-8, dude. I don't understand this game. I honestly don't. How is this team only 9-8? Almost 2,000 yards for Metcalf. Hunter was pretty good. Cobb was decent. Thomas was actually awful, I'm going to be honest with you. The offensive line was pretty damn good. Defensively, did we just not have any pressure? Nope, we got decent pressure. Interceptions were pretty bad, but kicking 14 for 14. Why were we, like, did we lose every single game but, like, just a sliver? Because we had the number one in offense, obviously, you could tell by the numbers. Turnovers probably weren't super great percentage. 14th in defense, that's obviously good enough when you compare those two. Second points scored, what is the points allowed, like 20? 17, okay, fair enough, but maybe we shouldn't be that bad when we're, you know, one of the best teams in the league, if not the best. I would say this team is the best. Metcalf, best wide receiver. I don't know, dude. It's just, I mean, I guess when you're in it, it doesn't really matter, you know, what your record is. Everything's just erased outside of, you know, obviously the home field advantage and whatnot. But 92 overall to the 78 overall Giants. Once again, we have the XP sliders on 100. I mean, there's nothing that can be excused by us being that much better, but yet still being 9-8. Going to the end of the game. Let's see. I mean, this should be a smoke show. We should destroy them. 7-0. Still 7-0. 7-7. 14-7. 21-7. I just don't understand. I don't get it. 28-14. Giants are still not out of it yet. 35-21. 41. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's just the Packers are destined to lose in sim. Of course, Rodgers went absolutely off with 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Aaron Jones, decent for yardage. How many rushes was that? 5 for Aaron. That's got to be like up there unless a lot of them were kneels and he just had one big run. DK Metcalf was great. Hunter Henry was pretty great himself. Thomas is pretty decent. Defensively, sacks. Nothing really crazy off the charts. Jair with 2 interceptions. Didn't even try trading Jair, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. He's a very good, but he's an X factor, you know? Could have maybe gotten Tyreek and Byron for Jair, honestly. Time for the divisional round. Going against the Panthers, who are an 81 overall. We're still very much higher than them, obviously. So we get the first points on the board. They do not take long. The Giants took a long time trying to equalize back, but this time did not happen. 10-all, 17-10. And they get a tie right after, right before half. I mean, this is a close one. Only up by 6, and just like that, it's gone. Fourth quarter, up by 7, tied up. Panthers are moving. Down by 3. Green Bay wins by 4. That was a very clutch drive to get a touchdown right at the end. Rodgers with 2 thrown interceptions with only 1 touchdown. Of course, 3 rushing touchdowns, but still, Metcalf crushed it, dude. Metcalf is worth every damn penny you trade for him. Rashawn Gary, 2. Same for Oliver and Preston. Now, those are some defensive numbers. Chin with 2 interceptions. Of course, Tucker missed a field goal. Zane Gonzalez missed the field goal. But, pretty or not, we are going to the championship round. I was about to say, here I come, but that's not the thing. Cowboys. The Bears. What are the chances? You never see the Bears make it to the championship round. But, of course, when we're doing a Packers speed rebuild, it's them. How is that even possible? Like, what are the odds? Like, the odds of a Bears year 1 Super Bowl, like, trip, I don't even know if it's happened. The Packers are even low. It's usually the Cowboys and the Chiefs, or the Cowboys and the Browns, or the Buccaneers or something, but it's never these 2 teams. So if the Bears end up winning this, which is not looking great out the gate, it's just astronomical. But, of course, you can see here it's very astronomical now for them to come back. 35-17. A lot of scoring, though. Chicago isn't completely out of it. Now they probably are, but wow, their defense is like butter. We're just running it down on them. Can we put up 60? 66 points. That's one of the highest sim scores I've ever seen. How many touchdowns? 6 for Rodgers through 0 interceptions. Fields got picked on, literally and figuratively. DK Metcalf with a rushing touchdown just for good measure. Jones with 2 touchdowns, almost 200 yards rushing. DK Metcalf absolutely killing it this playoffs. I mean, he has like, 500-600 yards, and there's still a Super Bowl to be played. Stokes in the interception, bunch of interceptions. We did kind of assemble a 6 squad, I will admit, but still, that's a crazy score. To the Super Bowl, the Patriots. Now that is, I don't know what's happening. I'll show you guys win or lose. That we didn't force any wins to make it interesting. I don't get it. Ryan Ramczyk must be that good, I guess, because, I mean, they lost several linemen and Hunter Henry, but I guess that doesn't matter to them. They're on to something here as they're in the bowl going up against us, and you just never know. I mean, I feel great about our chances against them specifically versus the Chiefs, but you just don't know. It looked like somebody threw an interception. Might have been them. 14-0, 14-6, 13-14. Patriots really came back quick there. We're kind of getting shut down right now. Bill Belichick's having some fun. 21-13, 21-21. Fourth quarter. It's a tough drive. They do get 3, and they hold on for the win. I don't know when's the next time we'll be able to show the Super Bowl celebration, but it sure is only going to be in this one. Mac Jones with 3 interceptions. Rodgers played all right, but nothing too crazy special. Jones has been pretty good in the postseason outside of, I think, that first game. DK Metcalf in the biggest game of the year kind of fell apart. I mean, I know that everyone kind of sucked, but just saying, he had Cobb numbers, which isn't great. Defensively was terrible, sacked-wise. Did have 3 interceptions, though, which was clutch. But there it is, the Green Bay Packers with a speed Super Bowl, or speed rebuild Super Bowl victory. I don't know what our percentage is. Got to be something in the 30% or something higher. Once again, that's not bad, considering you have to make the trades under pressure. We try to make trades that aren't too repetitive, and then the biggest thing being that Sim is just so predictable. You just don't know what's going to happen. Of course, show you guys the team and all that. We had a bunch of losses. So actually, we didn't even look at this. So the Bengals, the Cardinals, the Chiefs, the Seahawks. Fair enough. The Rams, the Bears, the Ravens, and the Vikings. I mean, you really look back, and Green Bay did kind of have a tough schedule, and I will admit, they did kind of get lucky in some of their games, or if we don't want to like the word luck, which is, it is 50-50, things could have changed with just a swing of the ball, swing of the freaking, a little bit of wind, you never know. But of course, you can see here, the Chiefs got knocked out right out the gate. They didn't even have a bye week. Tennessee beat Buffalo. The Patriots beat the Colts. The Bears beat the Rams. I mean, those are some pretty crazy upsets. I gotta admit, those are up there. That was a strange one, but regardless, it's a victory. So stop yelling at me. That's really all I can say. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I don't know if this would have been coming out on Saturday with my traits experiment video, or I decided to hold off or separate them, whatever. Regardless, though, should be an actual rebuild tomorrow. So if you like this and you want more, tomorrow is the day to see it. I would assume maybe a Washington football team, something like that, or maybe a challenge rebuild. But yeah, probably around 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, maybe 3:30. But that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PKR Plays, which I did upload a video a couple of days ago. Anyways, though, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video,